And the charge also occurs when an insurer charges a higher rate than would otherwise have charged besides any factor. Regardless of whether the customer has previously charged us some other way, nothing in the definition increase should be limited to cases in which a company raises the rate the individual has previously been charged. Counter definition. Counter interpretation. This interpretation. Our plan says that increase doesn't require pre-existing, so our plan is usable. And C, reasons to prefer affirmative definition. Contradiction action. Negative has further evidence against our case. Surely they must have felt that our case fell within the topic of the framers' intent. It is too late for them to deny this. D, voting issue. Option 3, we meet reasonably. According to Brown 2003, increase doesn't require pre-existing. The ordinary meaning of the verb to increase is to make something greater. An insurer cannot make something greater that did not previously. Oh, wait. My partner will extend the voting issue. Answer to spending DA. Economy is recovering now. Low employment rate and strong business. According to USA Today 2011, Obama hailed the lower employment rate at the 12th straight month of the drug increases. Our economy is recovering. Obama cited tax cuts for small business owners. Incentives like these are helping companies across America, and job numbers reflect that growth. We're seeing more optimistic economic forecasts for the far ahead. So this shows that there is no spending disadvantage in the economy. And global economy is recovering in the status quo. According to Economics Forum 2011, the world economy has been bending itself. The economic picture looks far better now. The global economy has strengthened. Growth rates have rebounded strongly. Employment rates is showing signs of life. China and India have been particularly strong. Answer political DA. It is politically smart to invest in science because it is transnational. According to Lancer 2010, Score emphasized the importance of the research for politics. Although the scientific community and political system have distinct roles to play, Score said that the cooperation and better communication between the two spheres will be vital. For the last 4 centuries, the nation state has been primarily political unit, a logic that is challenged by increasingly global policy issues such as climate change. This increases the demand for scientific knowledge. So this shows that if we invest in moon mining, it will benefit the public. Also, why investment matters for jobs and growth. According to Center of American Progress 2012, investment in the cornerstone for job creation, economic growth. Investment in new scientific research, new factories, transportation, manufacturing, the education and health of our workforce contribute to the growth by putting new technologies to work, lowering costs for businesses, and increasing the productivity and competitiveness of American workers. The federal government have critical roles to play in investment progress. So this shows that we have successfully turned a political DA. Also, they said that activity on the moon endangers Earth. But according to Winnington 2011, settlement on the moon are possible, but funding the mission is necessary. Contrary to the Obama administration space policy, the moon remains the first prime destination for any astronauts venturing beyond the Earth orbit. The cave could be a prime location for the lunar satellite, insulated from the extremes of the heat and cold of the lunar surface. The ocean's cross-cilium lava tube maintains a constant 4 degrees Fahrenheit. It is shielded against radiation, meteor strikes, and lunar dust. So this shows that the moon is protected from lunar dust, radiation, and meteor strikes. Thus, mining the moon does not harm the moon. And also, extend harm. China will take world tech leadership. According to Taiwan 2010, there are 5 reasons why China may succeed in this goal to achieve world dominance in technology. 1. China's leadership understands engineering. 2. China's leadership wants to put out innovate the U.S. 3. China's science and political talent pool is vast. 4. U.S. is failing at science and math education. 5. China is getting U.S. technology, all of it. So this shows that if the U.S. invests in the space in moon mining, then it will outweigh China's dominance. It also extend solvency, helium-3 and nuclear fission. All nuclear power plants use a nuclear reactor to produce heat and to produce electricity. Current nuclear power plants have nuclear fission reactors which releases energy but also radioactive waste. Nuclear fission does not create the radioactivity and nuclear waste. Nuclear fission reactors using helium-3 and therefore provide highly efficient form of nuclear reactor with virtually no waste and no radiation. And helium-3 is a solution to climate change. According to Explain the Future 2012, helium-3 may be the fuel for new generation of clean nuclear fusion power plant. There is an abundant supply of helium-3 on the surface of the moon. Mining helium-3 may also become a large part of a solution of peak oil, broader fossil fuel depletion, and climate change. So this shows that if we mine the moon and get helium-3, it will also benefit the Earth, not harm it. And also, they said that our plan will be unpopular with the public because of our costs. But the plan is not the U.S. spending; it's the private sector spending. So what they said does not. So we have defended what they said about the public not engaged in moon mining. Also, extend inherency. Helium-3 is the key to international nuclear security and U.S. missile defense. According to Shia and Mark 2010, helium-3 for national and homeland security detection and smuggled radiological and special nuclear material, and the monitoring of known special nuclear material to ensure its security. The Department of Defense, Department of State, NSA, and DHS have deployed radiation detection equipment to detect smuggled radiological and nuclear equipment. So this shows that if we mine helium-3, it will also benefit the nuclear security and U.S. missile strategies defense on Earth. And also extended advantages. 2. Strengthened U.S. competitiveness. According to Rosenberg 2011, the United States represents when it comes to science and technology is unquestionable. As important as the technology in the global economy grows, it is crucial that we maintain an edge. This shows that moon mining will enhance the competition of the U.S. 3. U.S. space governance prevents Chinese weaponization. According to the Epoch 2011, Chinese space militarization often raised the space security mentioned not only due to the 2007 exit, but also because of the country's military interest in space. China ends up playing with anti-satellite technologies to challenge U.S. dominance in space and U.S. military dominance. So this shows that without U.S. engagement, space weaponization will be inevitable. 4. Enhanced private investment and later lunar exploration. According to Roe 2007, a small amount of entry capital by the U.S. government is likely to catalyze substantially more investment by the private sector. Should the United States put more dollars in for a study or demonstration, it is likely to catalyze significant amounts of internal research and development. This shows that small entry investment by the U.S. government will catalyze private investment and space exploration. 5. Leads to public engagement and democracy. According to 2003, countries that have stronger sciences have stronger democracies. The more scientifically literate people become, the more demand to participate in the political process. This shows that investing in space science will develop democracy and benefit the public. 6. Bring global peace. According to Stone 2011, traditional national leadership will start by shaping the international environment to ally cooperation efforts. Achieving and maintaining such leadership, the capability will allow for increased space security and opportunities for all of America to lead the international space community by both technical and political example. This is significant that the U.S. leadership is key in global peace. For the reasons above, please vote for 5 minutes.